Hi, my name is Luis, and this is my individual professional development project. And as for my objective, I'm going to be explaining how I plan to advance my learnings when it comes to physical education and sports. I also want to explain how I plan to be the role model in the room by carrying myself in a professional manner. And so in this video, I'm going to be answering three questions. Number one, how to advance your learnings when it comes to physical education. Number two, how to develop my professionalism. And three, what techniques can help me be a better coach? Okay, and so the reason why I want to advance my learnings when it comes to physical education and sports is because growing up, I mainly only stuck to baseball. I actually did 3 years of baseball myself. And so I never really got the full experience when it comes to other sports, such as football, soccer, basketball, and so forth. And lately, what I've been doing to improve my knowledge is I've been watching a lot of TV, sports on TV. And I feel like now I'm starting to get so much knowledge when it comes to other sports because I never gave it a chance to begin with. But now it opened up how much really goes into the sports. I'm now learning all the rules, I'm learning all the techniques and stuff like that. What I have also been doing is I participated in many field observations in the past. I have done weight training, football, CrossFit, and so I mainly did these in a high school setting. And so those field observations really helped me get the experience from what happens from the beginning of the class all the way to the end of the class, even after hours. Actually, I have sat down with the coach and see what he does to prepare for lesson plans, for how to grade stuff, and how to get the equipment, who to talk to, who to partner up with, things like that. So I got to see the background as well. And thirdly, I also have a sister of mine, and she's in the soccer team. So I take her to practice every day, and while she plays, I actually observe a little bit. I see what kind of drills that the coach gives to the kids, how he handles certain situations, and how just to prepare the kids for games and train them and so forth. So I have been doing little things like that to advance my learnings when it comes to physical education and sports. And for the most part, I'm really happy with my results. Okay, and so the reason why I want to develop my professionalism is because I want to practice my people skills. I want to practice my public speaking skills. I want to be the role model in the room. I want to be the mature one. And so I feel like if you carry yourself very respectfully, people will pick up off that energy and respect you as well. And so I have a little quick story. When I was coaching CrossFit for a little bit, I did it for 3 weeks or so. And the first day, I made the class run the lap. And as they were going to the finish line, I was waiting there and I was just high-fiving all of them. And there was one particular kid where he just ignored my high five. And I said, "Hey, good job." And he told me, I know I did a good job. You don't got to tell me what I did. I know what I did." And just gave me like a rude response, right? So in my mind, my initial response was like, "Oh, I'm going to put this guy in his place right now. I'm going to make an example out of him." But then I kind of told myself, no, that's not very professional of me. I can't be arguing with a 16-year-old or any age in that case. So I told myself, you know what, be professional. What would an adult do here? And so after the class finished their lap and I sent them to another assignment, I pulled the guy to the side and I said, "Hey man, what's bothering you? I'm only congratulating you on good work. What's the reason why you gave me that response? I'm helping you here. I'm teaching you. I'm training you. And stuff and so forth." And he just had this tough attitude, and I said, "Okay, if you want some space, maybe you need some space. Feel free to go over there and take some time off if you need to." And as time went on, day after day, I just kept bringing good energy to the room. And eventually I started building these relationships with these kids. And immediately they just showed me love back. And now they were coming to me asking me, "Hey coach, what's next? Hey coach, can I help you with this? Hey, this was so much fun." And just all around good energy. I never had a problem once they really got to know me. Once I really showed them my way of teaching, and they all enjoyed it. And so, yes, again, I want to just keep keep it very professional, practice professionalism, good behavior, such things like that. I want to separate how I would be with my friends outside here than at work. And what I mean by that is the vocabulary, I don't know, facial expressions, um, certain bad responses, I would say to my friends, maybe as maybe inappropriate jokes, things like that. I want to separate that goofy and inappropriate side of me when it comes to work. I believe when you're at work, take it seriously and just be professional all around. Okay, and so lastly, techniques to be a better coach. And the first thing I want to do is build strong relationships with my students. And the quick example I have for this is, do you listen to your parents because you respect them? Or do you listen to them because you're scared of their punishments? And I want to now bring that towards the class setting. I want the students to listen to me because they want me to teach them and they respect our relationship. They want to be there, they want to, get trained by me and so forth. Not because they'll be in trouble if they don't listen. So I want to build that relationship there and just have mutual respect. I also want to have a parent-teacher relationship, and only because many research shows that when parents are involved in a student's school, students perform much better. They have more engagement, more after-school activities, join clubs to just have better grades. They have more support at the end of the day, and they engage more. Let's just think about it this way. I'm a football player. You're a football player, will you perform better if your friends and family come cheer you on in a game, or if you have nobody to come watch you play? All around you're gonna bring good energy, and they're gonna hype you up, and you want to show them, all your progress, right, when you're in the game. And so, if you have a parent-teacher relationship, it would really advance the kids in school overall. And the way I want to do this is, have field days. I want to have scrimmages, or actual games, invite the teachers. I want to have study halls where teachers could come volunteer, open house, just small events like that where I could meet the parents and just invite them into school and let them know that they're accepted to come in at any time. They could even volunteer as coaches. It's just many examples. I just want to just bring that parent-teacher relationship into effect. And so I also want to have a really organized class. I want to be a really supportive teacher. I want to be a good motivator as well to the students. I want to push them to their limits, and so that way they can progress and progress more and more and more. And so I also want to reward them. I think reward is a really important part. I want to also gain other experiences by talking to other coaches. I feel like every coach has a different method of teaching and has something to offer that other coaches don't have to offer. So what I have done in my past is also reach out to other coaches, and I have partnered up with them. I have done scrimmages, my team versus his team, and after hours, I have sat down with them, asked them for drills. I have asked them for advice. Hey, how do you handle this situation? Just how did you start and how did you get here? I want to be like you. And you don't have to follow their pattern, but you could also gain so much experiences from watching them or listening to their advice, and then now incorporate little tiny pieces into your teaching methods, and just stick what works for you and throw out what doesn't. And so I feel like teaming up with other coaches, that's a really, really effective thing you could do. And so those are the list of things that I plan on doing to advance my learnings when it comes to physical education and professionalism. So I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation here. And so I also provided you guys with a lesson plan, and I have my contact information there. If you guys have any questions, confusions, or want me to research a certain topic for you, feel free to contact me. I'm always really happy to help. And maybe we could also team up with each other, right? And I could learn something from you, you could learn something from me. So again, my information is there if any questions, comments, concerns. And thank you for watching.